In a world where every smile hides 1,000 thoughts, and every handshake holds more than just a greeting, we often find ourselves navigating through a maze of trust and deception. You know what I mean, right? You've met them, those people who seem to understand you better than anyone else. They nod at the right moments. Their empathetic smiles are tailor-made just for you. But as time goes on, you notice a pattern that's as clear as day. Their understanding isn't fueled by genuine care, but rather by a strategic play, using your vulnerabilities for their personal gain. Now, let's be real here. You've probably encountered someone like this, someone who seems like the perfect friend until you start to see the cracks. They listen, sure, but they're collecting information, not to support you, but to push you towards decisions that serve their interests. Their guise of care is just that, a disguise. And under this mask is not the ally you thought you had, but a strategist, viewing relationships as tools to be used, rather than bonds to be cherished. Have you ever felt like you're playing chess with someone who only moves their pieces to advance their own position? Here's where Stoicism comes into play. The Stoics taught us something crucial. While we can't control the actions of others, our reactions and understanding can shape the very fabric of our social bonds. Think about it. How do you deal with a friend like this? Start by setting firm, clear boundaries. Share selectively. Not every internal thought needs external validation, especially from someone whose motivations are questionable. Slowly distance yourself from their influence. Invest more in relationships that bring positivity and growth. Real friends. Enhance your life, not detract from it through manipulation and deceit. And let's not forget about those constant critics in our lives. You know the type, the ones who find fault in everything you do. Every project, every idea, every aspect of your personality might never seem good enough for them. Their feedback, often lacking the warmth of constructive criticism, feels more like relentless judgment, chipping away at your confidence and self-esteem. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." This Stoic reminder teaches us not to internalize the harsh words or negative perceptions of others. If there's something to be learned from their criticism, use it to your advantage. If not, let it roll off you like water off a duck's back. Here's a question for you. Have you ever felt like you're in a relationship where you're constantly defending yourself, where your every move is scrutinized? Stoicism invites us to consider the source of criticism. Understand that their words say more about their own insecurities or frustrations than about your worth. When dealing with a constant critic, maintain perspective. Set boundaries to protect your mental space. You can listen, assess, and then choose whether to accept or discard their words. Engage with them from a place of strength, acknowledging their feedback without letting it diminish your sense of self-worth. Now, let's talk about those superficially friendly individuals. They're the ones with the wide smiles, asking about your day, making all the right noises to suggest they care. But their warmth has little depth, more like a shallow puddle than a welcoming ocean. They might be present at every social event, but when life gets tough, they're nowhere to be found. Seneca emphasized the quality of friendships over quantity. He advocated for relationships where mutual respect and sincerity prevail. So, here's a thought. How do you recognize these people? Enjoy their company if you must, in those light-hearted moments that require nothing more than casual interaction. But reserve the depths of your trust and the details of your vulnerabilities for those who have proven themselves in both joy and adversity. And what about those who seem present but are mentally checked out? You're talking to them, and they nod, but you can tell they're not really with you. It's frustrating because communication thrives on mutual understanding and engagement. The Stoic practice of present-mindedness teaches us to fully engage with the task at hand, to give our full attention to those speaking to us speaking. Here's a strategy. Ensure your communication is clear and engaging. Ask direct questions to snap them back into the moment. If that doesn't work, a gentle call-out might be necessary. Remember, if someone consistently fails to pay attention, it might be time to reconsider the value they add to your life. Lastly, there are those empathy-lacking individuals, focused solely on their own needs, dismissing or outright ignoring your feelings and experiences. Stoicism teaches us the importance of looking beyond ourselves, recognizing that the human experience is interconnected. If you find yourself dealing with someone who lacks empathy, practice patience and lead by example. Show them empathy not because they necessarily deserve it, but because it's the virtuous thing to do. However, also set boundaries. Protecting your emotional well-being is crucial, and sometimes that means limiting exposure to those who drain IT. Here's where I leave you with this thought. In the complex web of human interactions, your peace of mind is precious. Whom you choose to trust plays a crucial role in preserving IT. Reflect on the relationships in your life. Are they adding to your growth, or are they subtly manipulating your journey? If you found value in this discussion, hit that subscribe button to join our community, where we continue to explore such wisdom. And remember, in every interaction, strive to maintain your integrity and compassion, echoing the Stoic principle that our actions today shape our future. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, stay wise and stay serene.